Welcome to Mr. Moon has left the building with me and Addy. How are you, Ad?
I'm really good, mate. How you doing?
Got me a shirt on that you bought me today.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Like this. Gotta say, I love the old Ek crew, don't I? So.
It looks good on you, mate. The shirts all look better without the sponsor on.
Much better. If this wasn't on it, and no sponsor, it'd be one of West Ham's favourite kits, actually.
Yes, it's nice. It looks good on you. I have to, as you can hear, excuse my little bit croaky voice. I've been had a few Sundays in Ibiza, so bear with
Wayne
me.
Lineker.
With my mate Wayne O.
Yeah,
Ocean
love
Beach, loving life.
Nice, and I suppose if you're watching at home at the minute, we're going to change this up because usually we do our long form pod, which runs for about an hour once a week. We're going to make this now few different topics each week to just discussing one topic at a time to break it down a little bit so people can watch it in a bit more bite-sized clips. So if you don't like it that way or you do like it that way, let us know because then we can change it up. We want to just see if this works better for people. Some people said they don't have the time to sit and have an hour, so little 10 minutes. So we're going to try it off. And our first topic of the day is West Ham a big club?
Oh,
this is something I've thought about, and it was only really actually Daniel Levy stepping down from Tottenham that really kind of made me think, are we a big club? Because I know as a fan base, we think we are, but are we?
it's one of those questions, isn't it?
It's unanswerable, and obviously we want you at home to obviously comment below, and we want you to know as well. But what are your thoughts on, are West Ham a big club to you?
I think West Ham are massive. That's what I think. All jokes aside, it is like you said, it's one of those not unanswerable questions, but like to me, West Ham have the potential to be a huge club. They've got a huge fan base. We've got obviously one of the biggest stadiums in the Premier League. So we've got lots of potential, and we're in size as big as majority in the Premier League. But so many people, when you have this conversation, go back on how many trophies has the club won, what competitions have they been in previously, which I do understand. But then I feel there's clubs in League One and League Two who have won the Premier League, and now they're swimming around with the small
people
clubs
like
in the lower
Blackburn,
leagues.
for example. Yeah.
Are they still deemed to be a big club?
Or were they ever a big club? Were Leicester ever a big club?
And even clubs like Forest will never ever let you think of them as not as a big club. They're one of the giants in their eyes. And, you could say, fair enough, they've won a couple of European Cups, which is absolutely huge. But I think they had about a 10-year glory period, late 70s, early 80s. And besides that period, they haven't won a great deal. I think they've won one FA Cup in 100 years. But so because of that golden era of those 10 years, they are now deemed a huge club. But are they? I don't say they're fan base.
I suppose really when you look at it, there's really only two big clubs. Well, no, actually, I suppose you have to put City and Chelsea in there now.
Yeah.
Because I suppose, what do you work it out on? Like globally, like commercial now. Right,
Well,
West Ham are not globally known. We see it with our fan attendances when we come to America. We're not globally known. I agree. I think we've got the potential, but then it was really the Daniel Levy debate that has Daniel Levy done a good job, right? He's left that club in such a position for them to be going bought now, where there's no money to spend on the infrastructure. Where he's left them with the greatest stadium in the UK, the best training ground, a great squad, commercially successful. Someone only has to just come in and top it up. If you top Tottenham up with trophies, they have the potential to explode as a club. And I think it is actually very scary for all other fans like West Ham, Arsenal at the moment, looking at Spurs, because my thing is they're probably going to be bought here because why Daniel Levy stepped down very quickly, overnight. Either a big scandal is about to hit, or a takeover could be imminent. But I was thinking, wow, they really are in such great stead to, and this obviously isn't a Tottenham podcast or whatever, but to where they are. And then I started looking at us, going, well, our ground needs a lot of money spending on it to make it a top ground. Even though we keep saying it's a world-class stadium, it's not. We got no training ground. We got no youth coming through. We're not commercially successful. So my answer would be we're not a big club. We don't win trophies. We've won a trophy, one in our lifetime in the last 40-odd years. So, yeah, I don't think we are a big club. But I do think we've got the potential with our fan base. But I don't know. Another question quickly is, do we want to be a big club? Because you're hearing West Ham fans moaning every day that there's too many tourists over the London Stadium. Now, you become a bigger club, you get like Spurs, for example, had all the South Koreans always there for song. Man City get all the foreign American tourists. Liverpool. Do we want to be a huge club? I don't know.
I know what you mean.
Yeah,
it sort of takes away the charm of being West Ham, and what we're about, our working class roots. And the character of being West Ham. But I don't know. Is it time for a change? Is it time to move on and progress into being a bigger club? A well-run club with commercially viable as well. Is it time for change? Or do
we've just seen Marinakis he's got rid of Nunu. He's brought in Ange. He thinks that's right. Well, I was thinking about Marinakis because he is one of them owners that's a bit. He's a maniac, obviously. Like he does it his way. But look how quickly he's transformed that club from being also runs in the Championship to competing for Champions League. They were so close to it last year. They should have got it. Actually, they messed it up themselves.
Yeah.
But so you kind of look and go, I'm with you on it, and we're going to have another discussion in a minute, which will be another video coming up of obviously the fans' letter to the board. Some of the other ones that will be coming up on this week. We're going to be discussing Bowen. We're going to be discussing Frank Lampard. There's lots of, and obviously our game at Spurs this weekend. So there's lots of content coming. We're probably going to be one each day for everyone. But I want everyone else to join in this conversation. Are West Ham a big club? Let us know below. Thank you to all the new followers as well. Thank you all to new followers on Instagram as well. Mr. Moon's left the building. Make sure you subscribe, and we will see you all in the next video.